So much is going on in pop culture news. This morning, the news broke that 90210 star, Beverly Hills 90210 star, Shannen Doherty, had passed away to a years long battle with cancer. This news comes after we found out yesterday that Dr. Ruth and Richard Simmons also passed away. 50 Cent is not done being a troll on social media, but this time he's trolling his former star of his hit series, Power. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So, if you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, again, this is a reason why to follow us there because sometimes I do short form videos that I don't cover in long form, but I will mention it in this particular mashup of hot topics. First of all, Shelley Duvall from The Shining, Popeyes movies, and she really left Hollywood for a very long time. And a lot of you reminded me of a incident with Dr. Phil and Shelley Duvall. So she really has not been in the public eye for a very long time, but she recently passed away at the age of 75 years old. Her and Richard Simmons were around the same age. So that was on July 11th that news was announced. Then yesterday, Dr. Ruth, the iconic sex therapist, look, even I remember her as a kid, Dr. Ruth talking about all these different things. She passed away as well at the tender age of 96 years old. She lived a very long life. And then, of course, we also found out just a few hours later that fitness guru and, just icon from like the 80s and 90s, Richard Simmons, had passed away at the age of 76 years old. This comes after years of Richard Simmons not being in the public eye as well. And it led to a lot of speculation as to where is Richard Simmons. So this information coming out, especially because in the last few years, we hadn't seen this bubbly personality, this man that has helped thousands of people, dare I say millions of people, lose weight. So rest in peace to him. This morning, we found out that Shannen Doherty also passed away yesterday. This is what People Magazine is confirming. They said Shannen Doherty has died after years of living with cancer. People has confirmed she was 53 years old. Her publicist said this in a statement: "It is with a heavy heart that I confirm the passing of actress Shannen Doherty on Saturday, July 13th. She lost her battle with cancer after many years of fighting the disease." They said the devoted daughter, sister, aunt, and friend was surrounded by her loved ones, as well as her dog, Bowie. The family asked for their privacy at this time so that they can grieve in peace. And one of the things that's been touching my heart, seeing everyone celebrate Shannen Doherty's life, but you also know Luke Perry died not too long ago as well. And Luke Perry and Shannen Doherty, and for those that grew up with Beverly Hills 90210 and following that relationship, but the real friendship that these two had outside of that show, and everyone's just posting photos of them together now that they've joined each other on the other side. People Magazine reminds us, they said, following her 2015 diagnosis, the actress revealed in April of 2017 that she had gone into remission. Though by 2019, the cancer returned. The following year, Doherty announced her diagnosis of metastatic stage 4 cancer. Then in June of 2023, the actress shared that the cancer had spread to her brain and that she had undergone surgery. In June of 2023, she shared on Instagram that the cancer had spread to her brain and that she had undergone surgery 5 months earlier to remove a brain tumor. She says he had to get removed and dissected to see his pathology, she told People in August of 2023. "It was definitely one of the scariest things I've ever been through in my entire life." Despite that, the actress was determined to continue working as she lived with the disease. People just assume that it means you can't walk, you can't eat, you can't work. They put you out to pasture at a very early age. "You're done, you're retired, and we're not," she said, adding, "We're vibrant and we have such a different outlook on life. We are people who want to work and embrace life and keep moving forward." Rest in peace to Shannen Doherty. Every time we cover these stories, and if you were here at our City Winery show in Nashville or in Atlanta, we were talking about Kiki Jabbar from Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I said, every time we report on stories of someone passing away, be it health, be it an accident, whatever it may be. It's a reminder to the living to live more fully. So I hope with these multiple passings in this week alone, you guys will take that opportunity to live a little bit more fully or a little bit more present. We won't go into what happened at former President Donald Trump's rally yesterday, just because of community guidelines. But if you want an update, because the update that we gave you is pretty much what we know so far in regards to what happened at his rally. And I will confirm for you that Secret Service did take out the man that decided to target former President Donald Trump. And again, for more details on that, you can check out, I've done a short form video here on YouTube, but if you want the full video that I did, short form video that I did on TikTok, you can get there. You can get the full update in regards to the casualties, what went down. Was President Donald Trump actually grazed? We talk about that in the other video. I know a lot of you have your opinions. I know a lot of you are like, oh, we talk about politics. It's not really talking about politics, because you remember, before Donald Trump was ever a politician, he was a socialite, a businessman, and a part of the celebrity world. So that's part of the reason why anytime something happens with him in particular, we talk about. But pop culture sometimes is political. It goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. But speaking of trolls, didn't expect that segue, did you? 50 Cent. All right. So Omari, because I think of Corey Hardwick. Omari Hardwick from the hit show on Starz, Power. That's the only version of Power I've seen, the original. I haven't seen all the iterations since then. But he did a recent interview, and he was talking about how the fans did not like the way his character, okay, spoiler alert, but at this point, I'm sure a lot of us know, that he died in the series. His character Ghost died in the series. They didn't like how it ended. A lot of people, even in the comment section addressing this story, people are saying, yeah, none of us like how it ended. I don't see anything wrong with what Omari is saying in this conversation. And honestly, I keep telling you guys this about 50 Cent. A lot of things that 50 Cent does, he really is a social media troll. And I just don't, part of me is sort of like, here's the thing. And then we'll get into what 50 Cent is saying. It's a bigger indication for me that 50 Cent is not happy in his life. The way that he trolled his baby's mother, the way he trolls Black women, the way he's trolling Diddy. Look, I'm okay with him trolling Diddy. I just find his intentions mixed, because I don't feel like he's trying to protect the victims in that situation. I feel like he's just using this as an opportunity to troll someone, to make money off of this situation. Because he has a Netflix deal that he's working on, a Diddy documentary. But he's done this countless times with celebrities and people that you would think were his friends or business partners. Like, he has no loyalty to anyone but himself, I'm sure. But then I thought to myself, after watching and doing a little research on this story, I said to myself, you know what? He must be very unhappy. And I think on some level, we should give him a little empathy, because you must be an unhappy person that immediately what you hear and what Omari says in this interview, you're taking offense.
This question, but I know they want a song, so I'm asking for them.
I know that y'all don't, you have to ask me. Sometimes I'm like, damn, is Courtney fielding these questions today? Is are the execs and Starz, or is Curtis fielding these questions? And for real, I feel like it's just me fielding these questions, because I'm with y'all in this sense. I'm with you in the sense that the way the story was sold and told to me is not befitting of the way it ended, guys. So y'all have every right to be like, it didn't end right. And because we don't honor our fans enough, and I know me, Matt, and Trey are different. We honor y'all. We honor our fans, man. We often forget that the fans are being sold and told a story that has a genesis, and that it has to end the way that it was.
50 Cent posts this interview and captions it with the looking eye emojis, and then he puts the ninja emoji is a strange bird. The F is he talking about? I never done nothing but look out for him. If he needed something, I gave it to him. I understand now that Ish didn't matter at all. And if you listen to what Omari says, first of all, he's not taking digs at anyone. What he's saying is that, very much like the fans, he agrees he didn't like the way that the series ended. He didn't like it wasn't the way that they maybe envisioned at the beginning. We also have to keep in mind 50 Cent was an executive producer, and I'm sure he had input, but he wasn't the one that created and wrote this show. So there are elements, and I'm sure the creators and the writers that originally started this were probably like, okay, this is the way I envision it, and this is what they probably shared with Omari in the beginning. But as they evolved the show, and this is creative process, they decided, well, this is the direction that we wanted to go. Maybe, I don't know, but Omari's okay. First of all, he's an actor, he's a creative, so they're sensitive about their stuff. And maybe he's like, well, I could have seen a future of Ghost. Look, I mean, Omari played the hell out of Ghost. I haven't seen the other iterations. You guys will let me know in the comment section if it's as good as the original Power. But the original Power, when they were fighting on, empires trying to copy Power and blah, blah. No. Empire did not come close to Power. Not in my book. Not in my book. But maybe you guys do believe that it did. I don't think so. The level of story and acting, just different. Just very, very, very different. But again, I kind of look at this story with 50 Cent, and I kind of look at him with a little empathy, because part of me is like, your life must be sad. That immediately this is where you go every single time when you feel like someone might not like what you've done. And again, I don't feel like what Omari said in this interview was taking a dig at you. He never said that you never did anything for him. What he's saying is that his vision that he thought they expressed to him with this character did not align with how it ended. And a lot of fans agreed. You guys will let us know how you feel about what 50 Cent is saying, what Omari said in this interview. Let's continue this conversation below, guys. As always, I want to know your thoughts and your good news in the comment section, and your opinion on any of the topics that we covered in this video. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the light, I got the